Hi guys, for our video today, we're gonna be making afritadang manok. Let's start. So today guys, afritadang manok. Let's start with our chicken. Pag bumibili tayo ng manok for saucy dish, I always consider the bigger chicken. Never buy the biggest ones, but yung meaty and big size than the usual. For frying, normal to medium is good. Pero pag saucy, gusto ko yung maraming meat part sa breast kasi mag-shrink siya and then all the juice from the chicken will be extracted. And just like that, we want the bone part and the meaty part. So chop them bite size. For our marinade, we need some bay leaf. Crush them. Every time you marinate, you crush them. And then ground pepper and salt and also patis. Patis for our umami flavor. And soy sauce. Okay, not a lot of people use soy sauce para sa kanila afritada, but I do. So half a cup of soy sauce and just pour it over to your chop up chicken. Hinuhugasan ko rin yung chicken ko, no? So sa States they don't recommend washing the chicken, but I do. So it's preference. So marinate nyo lang siya, mix it like that, and then set it for an hour. Half an hour to an hour is okay, but minimum half an hour. So while your chicken is baiting, let's prepare our vegetables. We only need white potatoes, carrots, and bell peppers for this recipe. I prefer to use white potatoes because they are smoother and buttery texture of it. Mas masarap at saka, mas creamy siya later. So while we're doing this, we can heat up our pan kasi piprituhin natin yan para hindi siya madurog later. We don't boil them together with the chicken. They're gonna be mashed. And for our bell peppers, guys, I don't usually buy 3 kinds of peppers. These multicolor peppers, they're pretty, but they're very expensive. But I saw them on sale, so opportunity. So half of each bell pepper of this kind. They're sweeter, guys, no? They're not as sharp as the ones we have in the Philippines. So we just take out the seeds. Make sure, try to take those white part kasi hindi yun siya masarap, nakaka-affect siya na flavor. So chop them bite size, just like these. Yung yellow ones, they're sweeter than the rest, always. Sometimes I just use the red ones. They're good, they're perfect, just the red one. And we also need onions and garlic here, guys, for sauteing. So whenever you use garlic for sauteing, make sure you pound them and smash them as much as possible, and then you slice them, because slicing them alone doesn't release the natural oils of the garlic, and it's very important. So for the onions, I just dice them, cut them however you want, rough chop, because we're gonna boil the chicken long time, so it's gonna dissolve. And I also don't use tomato sauce for my afritada, guys. So I just use 1 tomato. If it's too tiny, make it 2. But tomato sauce, I find it like making my afritada sour. And I also use chicken livers on my afritada, guys. Just marinate them in a little bit soy sauce. And later we're gonna be throwing those soy sauce away, so it doesn't make our afritada too salty. So now let's fry our potatoes and carrots, guys. Do not overcook them, just half cook, high flame. We want a little caramelization and browning on the edges of your veggies. And the reason for this process is to cut the process of cooking, because we don't want to boil them and tenderize them together with the chicken, because we're going to be doing that for a long time, and we're going to be smashing the potatoes if we do that together with the chicken. I also fry my peppers, guys. Quick frying, hot oil, quick fry. It releases the flavors and the aroma of the bell peppers even more. It's not gonna take away the flavor. It's gonna be even more flavorful. Now just leave enough hot oil on your pan, guys. Now we're gonna be searing our meats, and there's 2 good reasons for searing up the meats. One, especially with poultry, you want to take away the slime, and 2, the unwanted smell of the poultry. You want them out. So by doing this, you're doing yourself a favor. So while you're frying your meats, make sure you have everything ready, because we've already started cooking. So brown them, and once they're firm like this, set them aside. Another key note, no, I think, I believe that locking up the fibers of the meat at this point, later when we tenderize them, it's not gonna fall off the bones. There are recipes for meats falling off the bones, but this is not one of them. I also seared up our livers, guys. No, just a quick fry, and then once they're firm, take all the firm ones, set them aside, pick the big ones, and leave the smashed ones because we're gonna be smashing them even more, just like this. This is for our sauce later. Also, when I took away the hot oil earlier, I put some of them onto my annatto seeds. And now what we have here is our annatto oil. So we're gonna be sauteing our garlics and onions onto our annatto seeds. I mean, onto our annatto oil. This gives our afritada that distinct red color. And also the annatto gives our afritada distinct flavor, added flavor, but not the sourness from tomato sauce. That's the difference that I prefer. Now we're gonna add our one tomato, guys. No, that's all we need. One tomato. It's gonna give the dish the acidity we need. So it's magical. Just one. Just like that, soften it up and then add your patis onto the hot surface. It's gonna be, your sauce is gonna be incredibly good. So just saute them, evaporate a little bit, and then you're gonna be adding your. Of course, I saved the marinade. You put them because it's so flavorful, guys. So we're gonna be adding that up, and then put back your chicken. Add your chicken. Add a little bit of water, guys. See, notice how little the water I put. That's all the water you need. You're not gonna be putting any more liquid on it. The chicken have a lot of water on the meat, so we're gonna be extracting that, and then we're gonna let it out, and then that's gonna be our sauce. So we're gonna be stirring this up a little bit, spread all the aromatics. We're gonna be covering it, and then simmer, cover and simmer, and each time we do open it, we're gonna be adding an ingredient or two. 10 minutes later, check it out. Check your sauce, look at the sauce, it's extracting more liquid. Stir it up. This time we're gonna add our cheese and liver. We add the cheese first because we want it melted and want it to cover our meats, and then we're adding our smashed livers, guys. Stir them up, have the cheese melted, spread it all over your meat, extract more flavors out of it, and the sauce will be delicious. We're gonna be simmering it, guys. Add 3 bay leaf, simmer it down over medium low, cover it, go back 10-15 minutes later and check it out. After 10 minutes, mix it up. Notice your sauce, it's spread all those sauce around the meats, and then we're gonna be covering it up and continue simmering up. Every 10-15 minutes we're gonna be doing it over and over again. 10-15 minutes has passed. Let's put in our bell peppers and cover. Notice the sauce, we're not gonna do anything, just cover. Let's check it out. Notice your sauce, it's extracting more and more liquid. Carefully mix it, spread the sauce around. This time we're gonna add our livers. Just put it in, don't mix it, and then cover. Another 10-15 minutes. 15 minutes has passed, and you've extracted a lot of flavors here, guys. Your sauce is incredibly good at this time, so mix it carefully. We're gonna check the tenderness out of it, and presentation is key, guys. And carefully mix it. Incorporate the sauce over your meat, but don't smash it. In real life I'll be smashing it, but we're on YouTube, guys, so presentation is live, so so mix it up a little bit, and then check the tenderness of your meat and cover it up again. Next up is our potatoes and carrots. Add them up, and then you're not gonna mix them, you just add it up again and then cover. 10 minutes has passed, guys. Sorry, you're gonna be needing more rice, extra rice on this. Look at your sauce. Look what have you extracted all over here from your all your ingredients. Carefully mix it. We want good presentation here. You've worked in it so hard. So we're gonna check the tenderness. It's not gonna fall off the meat because we seared them. So it's breaking apart. It's tender, it's good. Now is the time to add in your ground pepper. We always add up the ground pepper at the last part of cooking because we don't want the flavors to evaporate. Guys, this is ready. So just mix it up a little bit and a little simmer. We're gonna be plating, guys. Simmer a couple more minutes, you know, for the to release the flavor of that ground pepper, and then we're ready. And we're done, guys. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. Look at your meat. Look at your veggies. Look at your sauce. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you will join me next time. Look at this. Look at that. There's no extenders, no artificial flavors, no chemicals, no nothing. Of course, guys, now you can add up your all your additives all you want. You can add up your hot dogs. You can add up breadcrumbs to make it thicker, but I prefer simple and pure. And you know, guys, I hope you enjoy this. I hope you will try this. And for now, enjoy.
Where's the chicken? Oh, right there. This one?
Yeah. Is it good?
I like the red things.
What is it?
The pepper? One more pepper. Is this pepper?